You just bought a $30 phone case you don't need, or a $180 coffee maker that's sitting in the box, or the mini waffle maker, the ice roller, the trending water bottle in that specific shade of sage green. You didn't plan to buy it, you were just scrolling. And now you're paying for it in 4 installments because $45 every 2 weeks doesn't feel like $180. This isn't about willpower. This is about brain chemistry, and it's costing you more than you think. Here's what's actually happening. You open TikTok to decompress. You're not shopping, you're just watching. Then you see it, the aesthetic apartment tour, the that girl morning routine, the products that make life look effortless and curated. The lighting is perfect, the voiceover is calming, everything looks intentional. And suddenly, you're on TikTok Shop, adding to cart, choosing Pay in 4, because $45 every 2 weeks is manageable. It's a coffee run. It's nothing. Except it's not nothing. The math you're not doing, that $30 phone case, with buy now, pay later, you might pay $32, $35 after processing fees. That $180 coffee maker, you're paying $45 4 times, but you also bought the matching canister set, $52, the gold spoon set, $28, and the milk frother, $35, in the same cart. Suddenly, it's not $45 every 2 weeks. It's $150 spread across overlapping payment plans that you're juggling without a system. And here's the part no one talks about. 71% of TikTok Shop purchases are from people who had zero intention of shopping. You weren't looking for a phone case, you were served one, and your brain did the rest. Let's talk about what's happening in your brain. Dopamine is not a pleasure chemical, it's a wanting chemical. This is critical to understand. When you see that aesthetic coffee setup on TikTok, your brain releases dopamine, but not because you'll enjoy the coffee maker, because you're anticipating the feeling of having it. Neuroscientist Kent Burgess's research on incentive salience shows that dopamine creates desire, not satisfaction. Your brain lights up at the possibility of transformation. The version of you who owns that coffee maker is more organized, more intentional, more put together. The product is a symbol of the life you want, so you buy it. But here's what happens next. The package arrives, you open it, you might use it once, maybe you don't even take it out of the box. The dopamine crashes because the reality of the product doesn't match the fantasy your brain created. The coffee maker doesn't make you a morning person, the phone case doesn't make you more organized, the aesthetic water bottle doesn't fix your hydration habits. You bought the fantasy, you got a product. And this is where the trap tightens, because the crash creates a new craving. Your brain remembers that dopamine hit, so you scroll again. You see another product, another aesthetic, another version of yourself, and the cycle repeats. This is why you have drawers full of trending purchases you've used once. You're not undisciplined, you're caught in a dopamine loop designed to keep you buying. The buy now, pay later accelerant. Splitting payments removes the pain of purchase. Research from the Journal of Consumer Psychology shows that paying in installments reduces what's called pain of payment. When you pay $180 up front, your insula, the part of your brain that processes pain, activates. You feel the cost. But when you pay $45, the pain signal is muted. Your brain categorizes it as affordable, so you buy more, and you underestimate how much you're actually spending. Here's the hidden math. Let's say you make 3 TikTok Shop purchases in 1 month. Coffee maker setup, $180, 4 payments of $45. Phone accessories, $85, 4 payments of $21.25. Skincare set, $120, 4 payments of $30. Total, $385. But you're not seeing $385 leave your account at once. you're seeing week 1, $96.25, week 3, $96.25, week 5, $96.25, week 7, $96.25. It feels manageable in the moment, but you've committed $385 in discretionary spending before you even planned your grocery budget. And this doesn't include the items you return, the processing fees, or the interest if you miss a payment. Over 12 months, this pattern cost the average woman $4,500 to $6,000 on products she didn't need and barely uses. That's not a coffee-run budget. That's a wealth-building opportunity you're financing away. Here's how to break the cycle. I call this the dopamine awareness framework. Step 1, name the craving. The next time you feel the urge to buy something you just saw on TikTok, pause. Say out loud, "My brain wants the fantasy, not the product." This interrupts the automatic response. You're not saying no to the purchase yet. You're just naming what's happening. Step 2, ask the 72-hour question. If I couldn't buy this for 72 hours, would I still want it? Add it to a wish list. Close the app. Wait 3 days. Research shows that 60% of impulse purchases are abandoned by delaying them 72 hours. The dopamine fades. The craving passes. If you still want it after 3 days, it might be a real need, but most of the time, you'll forget you ever saw it. Step 4, calculate the real cost. Before you click Pay in 4, do the actual math, not the installments amount, the total amount. Then ask, what else could this money do? $180 for a coffee maker equals $180 towards your emergency fund. $385 in trending purchases equals 1 month of student loan payment. $6,000 per year equals maxing your Roth IRA. The coffee maker doesn't feel expensive at $45, but $180 does. And $6,000 annual spending on TikTok aesthetics, that's a wealth identity crisis. Step 4, redirect the dopamine. Your brain will still crave the hit, so give it one that doesn't cost money. Instead of buying the aesthetic, create it with what you already have. Rearrange your bookshelf, style your existing coffee setup, organize your desk with the supplies you own. You'll get the dopamine from the transformation without the cost, and the satisfaction lasts longer because you created it instead of consuming it. Here's what I want you to do today. Open your banking app, look at the last 30 days of transactions. Circle every purchase that came from TikTok, Instagram, or any social platform where you were just scrolling. Add them up, not the installments amounts, the total amounts. That number, that's your monthly aesthetic tax. Multiply it by 12. That's your annual cost of scrolling. Write it down. Don't judge it, just see it, because you can't change what you don't acknowledge. If you're looking at that number and realizing the cost is higher than you thought, you're not alone. This isn't about willpower. It's about understanding how your brain responds to curated aesthetics, dopamine triggers, and frictionless payments. I created the Wealth Psychology Workbook for exactly this pattern. Inside, you'll identify your money scripts, understand your nervous system responses around spending, and practice building a wealth identity that doesn't rely on looking put together to feel put together. You can start today. Link in bio or go to thesoftwealthjournal.com. The aesthetic you're chasing, it's not in the products, it's in the identity shift.